christinadennissstyle.com, and today I want to show you how to make a recycling center from Ikea kitchen cabinets, plus how to make a really simple family command center. I am partnering up with Brookfield Residential again today. They are a home builder here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, and we've been partnering together since January to bring you some really simple DIY ideas to make your home more functional. I will leave a link to all of the other projects I did down in that description box below. Definitely check them out. There's some really good organization ideas, and they're all DIYs that you can do yourself. Today I am in the low carbon discovery home in the Chapelle Gardens area in South Edmonton. There's so many energy efficient things in this home that I'm really excited to show you, and what I'm making today is earth friendly. I'm making a recycling center where the family that lives in this home can recycle all of their plastics, metals, papers, and glass. Plus I'm going to use a few eco-friendly things within the DIY itself.
So this home is in the Chapelle Gardens area of Edmonton in the southwest. It is the Brighton show home model, and it has tons of energy efficient features like gas range, gas laundry, as well as some beautiful decor. I loved the blue and the yellow accents the designers put in here. There's a natural gas unit in here to be more energy efficient, as well as low E coatings on the windows to reduce sun penetration and keep everything insulated. And here is the back laundry room slash mudroom with this fantastic nook that I thought would be the perfect place for my DIY, and I'm going to make it earth friendly as well. So the first thing I did was I purchased two 15 by 15 inch kitchen cabinets from Ikea. So these are nice shallow cabinets, and they are the ones that have drawers in them because I wanted some drawers for recycling bins. So I simply followed the directions on the Ikea pamphlet to put these cabinets together before I installed them in the home. Then my husband had this leftover piece of wood countertop, and he cut it to size for me to fit right over top of my cabinets. This is a great way to reuse material that we already had without buying something new, and he drilled a hole in the top left corner for me. Then I cut a hole in the back of the cabinet just with a craft knife, a utility knife, because the cabinets were going right in front of an outlet, and I wanted the outlet to be visible so I could use it to make a little charging station. Next, I put the cabinets in place in the mudroom. I decided to simply float them on the floor just in case they ever wanted to be moved, so you can move them around. You could mount them on the wall and put something underneath if you want. This is totally up to you, and then the outlet fit perfectly behind the hole that I made. Then after I screwed the two cabinets together and put them in place, I put the countertop, the reclaimed wood countertop, on top of the cabinets, and then I tried out the outlet, so I'm just putting a phone charger here in the outlet, and then I threaded the phone charger cord up through the back holes of the cabinet like you see here, and around, and then up through the hole that my husband drilled in this countertop. So I wanted to create not only this recycling center, but also a family command center where this family here could charge their devices, where they could have all of their notes and things, just kind of a general organization center. Then I took my measuring tape and made a mark in the top center of my drawers on my cabinets and drilled a hole for some cabinet pulls. Then after that, I installed the knobs. I did have to get some longer screws for them because of course the screws that came with the knobs weren't quite right. Then I found this crate that I had. I just had this on hand and an old plant pot, and I took some spray paint and I sprayed them to match the rest of the home. So this one is called Coastal Blue, and I thought the color was perfect to go with the rest of this house. And a great way to just be a little bit more earth friendly is just recycling what you have and giving it a new life with a fresh coat of paint. Then I took my Cricut cutting machine and I cut out some labels. So I'm making some recycling labels for the front of my cabinet so that we know where the glass, where the paper, where all of the products go in which drawer. As well, I made a label for my charging station. If you don't have a Cricut, you could just make labels with sticker paper and your computer. And then I put some transfer tape on my labels and I adhered them. So this one is going on the charging station, and then I'm putting the other ones on the fronts of the drawers. And again, you could just use some sticker letters. You could also use sticker paper and your printer to print off your own labels. I will leave some free artwork down in the description box below if you want your own recycling labels to help you organize your recycling in your home. So I did one for glass, paper, plastic, and metal. And this is what the city of Edmonton, how they organize their recycling. So just check with where you live to determine how you're going to organize your recycling in your recycling center. Then I marked out the center on my drawers with my measuring tape, and I'm adhering my custom vinyl labels to the fronts of the drawers. I really like how these turned out. Originally I was going to make them silver, and I decided to make them black just to really contrast with the doors so that everybody could see them and know exactly where to put all of the recycling. Next thing I did was planned a command center on top of the recycling center. So I laid out a few elements I found on the floor to make sure everything was going to fit. I found this magazine rack. This would be a great place for the family to put mail and notes and things. I found this whiteboard, which is another way for you to put down notes. It's also magnetic. And so basically when you're making your own family command center, just think of all the things that you're going to need to put there and just use appropriate elements. I found these cork trivets made out of recycled cork. I thought they would make a neat place to pin notes. Then I found some free artwork online. I just printed it onto some recycled paper. There's just some blue and yellow colored botanical prints that I found for free. I thought they would look nice in this setting as well as a family photo. And then I also designed a to-do list and a grocery list. That is a free printable. I'm going to leave a link to these down in the description box below. They are free for you, so make sure to check that out if you like them. I made them yellow themed for spring and summer, and they have little lemons on them, and I think they look really cute in this command center. Then I found these bins. I found them at Walmart. I made sure to bring my measuring tape along when I was shopping for bins to make sure they would fit nicely inside the drawers. And then I'm putting some recycling bags inside the bins like this, and I'm tying them tightly so that they're nice and snug on my bin. So now this is a great way to keep the bins nice and clean, and also a great way to organize all the recyclables. So here's how a phone looks inside this charging station. The crate has these little holes which are perfect to hold a phone upright, and I love how the charging cord goes right up through the back of the cupboard. Here's how my spray painted upcycled pot turned out. I'm just putting a faux plant in there along with a candle that is yellow to match the theme. I also found this thrifted platter at the thrift store, and I think it makes a great place to put keys and trinkets and other things that you would need to put in a drop zone. So here is how this corner of the mudroom looked before, and here is how it looks now with this DIY recycling station as well as the family command center on top. I'm really proud of how this turned out. I think it's not only a practical way to organize recycling, but I think it also adds so much character to this laundry room. It's a really great way for a family to stay organized, where they can write down their notes, where they can pin up any important documents and keep track of things, as well as a place where they can put their recycling. I really like how we were able to use a cutoff from another project for this counter, so we didn't have to buy anything. We used something that could have just gone to waste, and I think it looks really nice on here. And I also love how these drawers function in this kitchen cabinet. Again, I love hacking Ikea kitchen cabinets to make something practical like this. And in this situation, I'm really happy with how they turned out. And I love how it celebrates this low carbon, energy efficient home.
Thank you so much for watching watching this video, and thank you again to Brookfield Residential for sponsoring this video today. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this DIY and if this was something you would put in your home. I wish we had put something like this in our home when we built it. I'm trying to decide a place where we could put something like this. It would be such a great way to sort out all of our recyclables. Right now, we don't really have that great of a system. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more DIY, decor, and lifestyle ideas. And I'll see you guys all again in the next video. Bye.